Hi, this is Barney Hellenbrand of HBW Financial Services, and we're here to talk to you about why we believe you should dare to compare. HBW, we believe, has the best business model ever devised for entering the financial services and for building a business within the financial services. Just one of the areas we'd like to talk about is our life insurance model. Dare to compare our life insurance. See, at HBW, we believe in high face amount, low cost term life insurance for our middle American families. And just to give you an example of how we feel about that, at American General Life, these are statistics from 2010. Our average face amount for a life insurance policy was $369,364 per client. Not per policy, well, that's per policy, but we do not put husband and wife on the same policy. This is individual life. The average face amount is $369,364. Our average premium for that is $71.08 a month. Now that means that our cost per thousand, our average cost per thousand for all policies issued at American General Life in 2010 was $2.31 per thousand. So when you begin to understand that we believe in high face amount, low cost, term protection to put families in the best position to protect those families if something happens, you can begin to understand that. And we absolutely do not believe that permanent insurance is right for middle America. We believe that term insurance is the only product that most middle American families should have in order to protect their families. We do have products available for wealth transfer, for estate planning, for older age clients, over age 80. We do have products for people who have health issues where they may not be able to get other things. But for our middle American clients, those people that are out working, raising families, supporting their kids, we believe in massive amounts of face amount of life insurance at the lowest cost possible. Most people pay for their life insurance policies on a monthly basis. That means that the amount the company charges is very important if someone's going to pay monthly. We've seen what they call modal factor. That's the factor they use to multiply the annual premium in order to determine what the monthly premium will be. For example, most, if not all, of the carriers we do business with use a factor of 0.0875. 0.0875 equates to an annual payment of 5% a year for the privilege of paying monthly. If you take 0.0875 times 100 and then multiply that times 12, you'll come up with $105, which means you're paying $105 that year for a policy. If you would have paid annually, you paid $100. We've seen it as high as 0.095, and where a client is paying 0.95 in today's interest rate environment of very low interest rates, they're actually paying 14% a year for the privilege of paying monthly. If you're tired of dealing with chargebacks, we have a great solution for that, particularly in the life insurance business. One of the things we discovered as a great tool for minimizing chargebacks is advancing your commission on the issue of the policy as opposed to when it's submitted. When I got started in the business in 1981, the company I was with would advance on submission, but the limits for face amount of life insurance before somebody needed a paramedical exam was $300,000. In other words, we could sell a policy up to $300,000 in face amount without any physical examination at all. That meant that because the average face amount was much lower in those days, nobody was taking a physical exam. Every policy was being issued basically jet issue. And so whether you were issued in advance or on issue made no difference because it was happening at the same time anyway. The minute they started doing paramedical exams on every case, now you're going to have a certain amount of policies that you submit that didn't even take the paramedical exam. Automatically would lead to a chargeback. Then also there were a certain percentage that would not be issued at all or issued highly rated and the client wouldn't take it. And that caused more chargebacks. So what would happen is if you're advancing on submission, maybe only 6 or 6.5 or 7 out of 10 were going to be issued, and that automatically led to chargebacks on 30 to 40% of all the business you wrote. Well, what we also discovered was when you didn't get your check till the policy was issued, almost all policies that are issued in place that the client accepts are going to be kept for at least a year, and so you've earned your full commission. Well, that's a great way to eliminate chargebacks. So by eliminating advance on submission and moving to advance on issue, you're going to solve 90% of your chargeback problems. Your business is going to be, your commissions are going to be much more evened out, and you're going to have less stress in your business. While you may miss getting the money on the front end before it's issued, you will love that once you do get your money, you get to keep it for the majority of time.